So a lot of people have been asking for a UC review, so I thought I'd tell you in a video how I like to teach the UC. So we're going to do the mesial first, and to do the mesial is the primary blade. I'm going to fulcrum on the canine, that's where I'm most comfortable. And the face of the blade should be up against the tooth. I'm going to stand basically as tall as I can. We call this about 70, 80 degrees. And I'm referring to the handle. Straight up would be 90. We're just a little bit off from straight up. But you want to get as straight as you can. I'm going to bring my instrument down with the face of the instrument up against the tooth surface. I'm going to insert subgingival. And then I'm going to open the blade just a little bit, which basically means I'm going to bring the handle towards me. So that gets me more on the blade. Once I'm here, I'm going to start at the distal line angle and do the same strokes we learned with exploring. So I'm going to rock very gently. We're doing assessment strokes, so it shouldn't be jerky. It should be nice and slow and controlled. Once you get halfway in, I'm going to go to a vertical. Piece of cake. Now we're going to do the distal. To do that, we're going to use the secondary blade. We're going to rest same area on the canine. That's where I find most comfortable. You should be 1 tooth minimum to 4 teeth away. And we're going to insert basically where you can see this terminal shank of the instrument is pretty much straight up and down with the long axis of the tooth. We're going to insert at the distal line angle, and then I'm going to roll my instrument towards us about 45 degrees. So this is what I call 45-45. So first, just look at the handle. So the handle in relationship to our occlusion is coming in at about a 45-degree angle. We're not straight up like the mesial, we drop it down significantly. If you're too far down, you're going to have a lot of trouble rocking. You're going to get stuck. You should be right about that 45-degree angle with the handle. Once you have that, you just insert that face up against the tooth, and then with the terminal shank basically straight up and down to the long axis. I call that 0 degrees on the terminal shank. If I roll it open so it's flat, that's too far. This I call 90 degrees. You want to get right around 45 degrees with the terminal shank also. So this is like the Goldilocks zone. Too closed, too open, just right. So once we have our handle 45 degrees, we come in, terminal shank pretty much straight up and down, face of the blades against the tooth surface, roll it open, starting at the distal line angle. We have 45 degrees on the handle, 45 degrees on the terminal shank. Then we start rocking just vertical strokes. Our distals are always vertical strokes and only vertical strokes for right now. In second year, we might talk about other things. Then we're done. You're going to have trouble in your typodonts getting all the way interproximal. The gums won't let you, but you can see on this typodont, because it's periodontally involved, it's really easy to get all the way in there.